So Cenk Uygur did a response to the SOTU or his own version of the State of the Union, and it was actually pretty good. Let's talk about it. What's up, guys? Like I was saying before, Cenk from TYT has his own SOTU response slash his own, I guess, TYT State of the Union that he wanted to present himself. Um, This is actually a pretty good version of the SOTU, if I don't say so myself. I'll let Cenk, of course, break it down because he brings up some really good issues. Um, I will do another breakdown of my opinion of TYT later, but the way Cenk is presenting this is actually very good in my opinion, and and I think that this is most definitely something that everybody should see, everybody should take note of, and I'm glad I can bring it to you guys. So let's take a look.
The State of the Union sucks. We're in a lot of trouble, guys. So why? First, let's talk about domestic policy. Oh, yay, we passed $4 trillion tax cut. How many tax cuts are we going to pass? Of that, $1.1 trillion alone was for people making above $500,000 a year. Did they need an extra trillion? So the $38 trillion debt is about to go to $42 trillion on those tax cuts alone. But wait, they're giving away more of your money. So the Pentagon, we asked them to cut it. Both the right wing and the left wing asked them to cut it. And what did the Congress do? They said, no, we're going to add to it. And they are up to nearly $1 trillion. And now Pete Hegseth proposed, Donald Trump agreed, and they're having a conversation about bringing it up to $1.5 trillion. Today I read an article about how even the Pentagon and even all the pork lords in the Defense Department and defense contractors don't know how to spend all that money.
That statement in and of itself is fucking insane. We do not need a bigger defense budget. We already have the largest defense budget in the world. We could chop our defense budget in half, and it would still be the largest defense budget in the world. And now they want to expand it even more. That is literally a giveaway to the military-industrial complex, a giveaway to billionaires and all these weapon manufacturers of taxpayer money. Just here you go, here you go, here you go. While they're cutting money from pediatric health care, rural hospitals, SNAP benefits, unemployment, Social Security, fuck all those. But as long as we can murder more people across the globe, that is all that matters. Fucking disgusting.
Feels like the donor class is going in for one last giant robbery before they get caught. Because they are about to get caught by the American people. We're all sick of it. They never do anything for us. But meanwhile, giant giveaway to the rich and the tax cuts. Giant giveaway to the defense contractors at the Pentagon. And then, of course, the elephant in the room, Israel. Oh, non-stop giveaways to Israel. Trump just gave them $4 billion, and before that he gave them $8.6 billion. Before that we give them the $4 billion every year. Before that Biden gave them $21 billion. We attacked Iran for them initially. Now we're going to go back and attack Iran again. I'm sorry, Iran. Did I say Iraq? It gets confusing because they're using the same exact talking points for Iran. You remember all the press saying like, oh, in Iraq I can't believe we said weapons of mass destruction when it turned out there weren't any. In this case, Trump's like, we destroyed their nuclear facilities, and 30 seconds later, he's like, and we have to destroy their nuclear program. You just destroyed it. What are you going to double destroy it? So no, it's just garbage to try to get you to fight Israel's war for it. The other giant elephant in the room.
I am so glad that he brought up Israel. Of course, Abigail Spanberger is not going to bring up Israel because the Democratic Party, the establishment as a whole, all of them are more or less bought and paid for by AIPAC or one of their subsidiaries or by the Israel lobby as a whole. But I am glad Cenk is bringing that up because Israel most definitely is playing a part in this Iran bullshit. Benjamin Netanyahu is putting his thumb on the scale, and it is gross. It is gross. It is so obvious we are about to start another war for another country. We have no reason to be over there in Iran killing people, but we have this massive military buildup over there that is about to explode in our faces, and it's so fucking obvious.
Was Epstein files. Okay, guys, they've been protecting these predators for decades. Epstein was part of Iran-Contra, so CIA has known about him since the 1980s.
Jesus.
So our government doesn't represent us. The State of the Union is in a disastrous shape. And we haven't even started the Iran war yet. That is going to go, if I am right, we'll see. My guess is it's going to go very poorly, disastrously. And it's going to drag us down further. Prices are still up at the supermarket. Housing prices are still up. None of that got fixed. All there's been is giant giveaways to the donor class. And then there's the AI apocalypse coming. So all of the Wall Street is bragging. Oh my God, AI is going to wipe out all these jobs. It's going to lead to efficiencies, and you're all going to have cooking robots. But we're going to get rid of 25% of our workforce. Wait, hold on. Say that last part again. You're going to get rid of 25% of your workforce? That's.
Yep. How is AI going to work, and how is the economy going to still keep moving if you're going to implement all this robotics technology, all this shit, then get rid of 25% of the workforce? That's 25% of people paying taxes. That's 25% of people paying into the economy. The economy will literally fall off a cliff if 25% of it can't be involved in it, because they don't have a job. They can't get a job. All the jobs are taken by AI and computers and robots and bullshit. The Wall Street is just so happy about them making money and their profits going up. They could give a fuck about killing people at the bottom. Literally, people could die. They can't just get food. They can't just get healthcare. They can't just have a roof over their fucking head. But they don't really give a shit. Like you said, housing prices are up. The grocery store prices are insane. How are people supposed to live if they cannot afford anything? Just a fact.
Us. They're going to get rid of us. And what did Trump say about AI? Nothing. Is he prepared for the AI apocalypse and the massive unemployment that it's going to bring? Not at all. So prices are still up, but unemployment is now rising. So economically, we're in terrible shape. And militarily, we're starting wars in Venezuela and Iran and maybe Cuba and maybe Greenland. Total insanity. So I believe that the State of the Union is on the brink of collapse. So it's not that the stock market isn't up. The Dow's about 50,000. Woo! Okay. Oh, the rich must be so happy. And like his billionaire cabinet gets up in the fake State of the Union given by Donald Trump. They're like, yes, tax cuts for us. Yes, the Dow's about 50,000. And then a second later, he's bragging about, yeah, we cut Medicare, Medicaid, I should say. Yeah, you didn't save anything. You just took it away from people. And you gave it to Scott Bessent, your Treasury Secretary, who probably made billions from your tax cut. Yep. So guys, if the very rich have never been richer, the middle class has never been poorer, and it doesn't look like our politicians represent us at all. It doesn't even look like they represent this country. So I believe that disaster is impending. I hope I'm wrong, but I think that is the actual state of our union. Every time you ring the bell below.
I'm gonna meet you at the larger video, but Cenk is bringing up some points, and I don't think he's 100% wrong, guys. I don't think he's 100% wrong, guys. But let's meet at the bigger video and let's talk about it. Okay, guys. That was Cenk Uygur and his response to the State of the Union, or his own version of the State of the Union. And I love the fact that he is really, really calling shit out from the left. And he is really putting Donald Trump's feet to the fire, calling out the insane military expansion and buildup, foreign wars that we did not vote for or ask for, and then also connecting it all to Israel, because unfortunately Israel is controlling this president. Him, the Epstein files, all of it, the giant pedophile cover up. Like, it is so obvious with this government, with this regime, with all this illegality, criminality, corruption, all of it. It's so obvious. And I'm glad that he was calling it out and really adding fire and an urgency to it. Because, look, yes, Abigail Spanberger, her speech was good, but Cenk Uygur's speech was urgent. And that is exactly what we need. Urgency from our leaders. Because Donald Trump and his cronies and his people are going to try to steal 2026 and 2028 if they can. And we need leaders ready to combat and to fight that, period. We need leaders ready to fight against this military buildup and these foreign wars in this disgusting empiristic worldview that Trump and his cronies like Pete Hegseth, Elon Musk, and all of them have. It is fucking gross and disgusting, and we need massive, massive change in this country. I'm glad Cenk Uygur is calling it out, but we need more, but more from everyone, from everything that is trying to oppose Donald Trump, authoritarianism, and fascism. So I'm glad that we have somebody on the left calling it out, but we still need more. And that is, again, while I am here to shine a light on all this shit, because change must come to America for the better and for the people. All right. I love you guys. Please like, comment, share. Let's blow this channel up. Let's grow and let's build something together. Peace out.